There were a lot of announcements about new Dogecoin partnerships today. It's important for us to look at them during these tough times because they might just prove to be a big catalyst for Doge this month. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So, the first one was the most surprising one. In an ad featuring heavyweights like NFL superstar Tom Brady and supermodel Gisele Bündchen, crypto exchange FTX chose to mention Dogecoin. The hilarious ad features the two celebs talking to friends, and then there's a really short but significant mention of Dogecoin in it. Publicity on that level is obviously really good for Dogecoin, and being the only coin referenced on a $20 million ad campaign is sure to get plenty of interest. It makes new traders think that Dogecoin is the real deal, and that's why this could bring news holders into Doge. Then there was a partnership with Stake. We know that they have signed a $1 million deal with Watford FC to feature Dogecoin. As part of the deal, all the players of this team will have to showcase the Dogecoin Shiba Inu logo on their jersey. We already knew all of this, but finally, as the games have begun again, we got to see them actually sport their jerseys with Dogecoin on it. And this match, being a part of England's top-tier football league, was watched by hundreds of thousands of people. Also, to mark this sponsorship deal, Stake announced it would do a giveaway of 10 million Doge worth almost $2.5 million. So far, Watford FC has won of its last 3 matches. So, I just hope that Doge turns out to be their lucky charm. Moving on, another interesting update came out for Dogecoin today. Earlier today, Michai Lumen, the head dev of Dogecoin, shared this tweet. So it looks like Dogecoin tipping is gaining traction again. To this, Dogecoin founder replied, "Yes, it's a pretty big deal." Also, it shows here that there were a massive 289 confirmations of Doge tipping. I'm just glad that another feature of Doge is becoming popular again, especially while we're in a slump. Now, let's move on to some price predictions for Dogecoin. A user posting his trends analysis just said Bitcoin was about to shoot. Of course, we can't be certain at this point, and no one can be a reliable predictor for where Doge is headed. But still, the fact is that Doge does seem to show a large cup and handle trend. There are indications it may go as low as .22 before climbing up steadily. But this is all speculation. So, again, I'd like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So, you should definitely do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Now, let's talk about another promising crypto, Solana. This coin has stunned analysts in a good way by refusing to fall despite a general bearish trend in the market. In fact, it recently hosted an NFT to generate Ape Academy auction on August 15th. There were 10,000 apes in the digital collection, and all had been sold out in just 8 minutes. This involved around 96K Solana, or around $5.9 million. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. While the rest of the market recovers from a downward trend, which wiped out $200 billion from the market, Solana ended up increasing by 5.45%. So I think Solana might be a good crypto to check out during the slump. And in other news from the crypto community, Bitcoin has found a strong advocate in Miami Mayor Francis Suarez. The mayor has been vocal in turning his city into a center of innovation, and he believes the best way to do that is by adopting Bitcoin. His government is also the first one to host Satoshi's white paper on their website, so we can safely say that Suarez truly believes in the promise of decentralized currency. Moving on, another interesting news came from Nasdaq. It says here that the Nasdaq Stock Exchange has joined the tokenized stock market in a major win for crypto recognition. Nasdaq's feed will be powered on DeFi Chain, a native DeFi blockchain for Bitcoin that focuses on applications and services. Basically, DeFi Chain will offer tokenized stocks corresponding to the stock price of major players in the market like Tesla, Apple, and GameStop. These tokenized stocks save buyers from the hassle of going through the trouble of negotiating with brokers. Instead, these tokenized stocks are bought in fractions via a decentralized loan. In short, your favorite stocks are now tokenized. So, I think this should be considered a move-win for cryptos because it looks like the traditional market is somewhat trying to take advantage of their popularity. And maybe we could see an opposite thing happening, where all the tokens start trading on Nasdaq. Let's see how it turns out. And now we have some bad news about the ETF situation. The SEC has once again delayed the review of VAN X Bitcoin exchange-traded fund application. A Bitcoin ETF is an investment tool that allows investors to buy cryptos without going through a crypto exchange, and something like that is bound to bring in a lot of money into the market. However, the SEC has been suspicious of them from the start, with concerns over price manipulation in the market. There is a rising interest in a Bitcoin etc. in the market because it bypasses the need for actually buying and storing the currency rather than just betting on its future trends. There is a positive precedent, though, with great success for Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs in Canada trading 165 million in shares on the first day. Back home, though, the situation seems bleak with the SEC wary of the new technology. As sad as it is highly unlikely the SEC is giving its approval to VAN X anytime soon. Now, another news that has created some FUD in the market is that Bitcoin Bull MicroStrategy has been selling its shares. To be more precise, some of its insiders are selling their MicroStrategy stocks, but not its CEO, Michael Saylor. And that is what matters the most here. People have been saying that even Michael Saylor, who's known as the biggest Bitcoin bull, is selling his shares and planning for an exit strategy. And that's just fake news. We know that he went all in on BTC in 2020, and he's still a holder. Maybe some people in his company don't believe in his vision anymore, but that's perfectly fine. It says here that Chief Financial Officer and Chief Technical Officer have quietly unloaded its stock. And this is why a lot of people see Saylor's decision to hold Bitcoin as an orthodox one. Personally, I feel that this is the time that reveals the paper hands in the market, and Saylor has proved that he is the ultimate holder after this move. And being one of the biggest bulls, I think this is something we can definitely be optimistic about. Also, there's another news that makes me a bit more optimistic about where we're headed from here. Bitcoin companies in North America have mined more than 10,000 BTC so far this year, and nearly 40% of that has come from the past 2 months alone. This growth is motivated by the reduced competition from rival Chinese miners as well as the installation of new and improved mining fleets. The market looks to be really bullish on it so far. They have put in billions of dollars in this sector, which simply proves that miners and mining firms are more bullish than ever. So, as I said, I think Dogecoin will survive the slump, but still, I'd love to know what you think about it. So, let me know in the comment section below.